In the situation with Joshua and the situation with the knee, how do you handle the negative criticism now since you've been in this for so long? And does it bother you more that it's so ridiculous that you are a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer, and someone who's literally fought everyone and got fight of the night so many times that there's anybody out there that would question these things like the knee and stuff like that? Like, so how do you handle it? And then was it extra painful just for the fact that like people forget so easy who you are? Like for me, it's like, how do you fucking question you? You know what I mean? Like there's very few people that's proven themselves to be a true fighter and fought everybody and fought their heart out as much as you have. How are you dealing with that? I know you're very zen and you do a lot of yoga. How are you dealing with that, and how do you get past it?
I think with that situation, that people became so accustomed over the years of watching who I am and how I fight with this passion, intensity, and heart,
right,
that they just got a little greedy for that. Like they wanted to see that every time, and what happened in my last fight was what happened in my last fight, and they wanted to see me fucking show. They wanted to see me take the hit to the head with a giant, get back up, and be like, "Orale, let's do this, Holmes. I'm from the streets, dog.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I got this cut on my head. I don't give a fuck. Let's go." Like that would have been the young warrior Diego, you know. And as I'm transforming, you know, you gotta get wise. And if you know, I would have tried to finish a fight, you know, injured, blood in my eyes, already dazed from the illegal shot. Like it's not about heart no more. It's about somebody made a mistake, went out the lines, the context of the lines of which are the rules and regulations that make this thing feasible to do.
Yeah.
If we didn't have rules, regulations, it'd just be okay, get in there, you kill, monkey, kill, you know. But so yeah, no, dude, I had to be real. I was real with myself in the moment when it happened. I'm like, if I try to continue to fight right now, I'm not fighting in 100%, man. I'm putting myself, I'm putting my future, I'm putting my health at risk
over an illegal move.
Why do I, you know, have I not done that already? I did that in my younger 30s. Like, I took BJ Penn's hits when, you know, like, that was all puro heart. I took Gilbert Melendez's best shots. You know, I did that. I paid my dues to that, you know, and when the time came, I'm like, nah, man, listen, this ain't right. This ain't fair. Like, no, I'm not going to continue. Like, that's it. That's the fight. Like, sorry, fans, you didn't get your breathtaking moment. Well, not every fight's going to be that. So, if you want that moment, well, you got to still continue to watch, because you might get it, you might not.
Yeah, it's good. The fans, it's like gladiator days and stuff, dude. Like, me and my friends should joke about it. Like, you can get your eye knocked out of your head, and I think the fans would still want you to continue with your eyeball hanging from your eye and just keep swinging and fighting. Like, it's funny how it, like, yeah. Sometimes safety goes completely out the window to the for the entertainment side of things. But I'm just wondering how you handle it. But yeah, no, that's it's tough, man. But you've had some crazy fights, man, and like, you've proven yourself so much. I wanted you to understand that I support everything you've done.
I'm a human being, Mike, and so yeah, dude, I'm a human being, and there are places in my heart that were hurt when people were attacking me after.
For sure, yeah.
But that's why I have a good brother and manager and trainer and coach that, you know, is willing to say, no, fuck that. I'm not going to let them fucking sacrifice you to some bullshit. I'm not going to let them punk you like you're some bitch. Like, Mike Bond, we want to interview tomorrow. We are driving to Vegas this day after fight. I got 2 broken ribs. We need an interview tomorrow. You're setting it up.
Yeah.
Or else we're gonna have to sue you then. You know, we got to sue you then. Like, we're gonna make this real. We're gonna bring. Oh, you want to put pressure on us? Okay, we'll bring the pressure back. You know, like, oh yeah, because there was things that were illegal happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the referee's not even allowed to ask a fighter a question after he's sustained an illegal blow to the head. Like the fighter is not.
You're incapable of answering a question. You should be incapable of answering a question.
They have,
logically.
they can't ask you no questions. That's illegal. It's between the commission and the referees, and they make that decision for you.
So, but real quick.
Yeah, come on.
Real quick, Mike. You said how did he handle it? And he handled it great when you figure out that most of that energy and all that stuff is bots and bullshit. And when you then can take the emotion out of it, because no real person would ever say any of this shit.
That's the truth.
Then on top of it, when we see the $500,000 smear campaign to discredit me, decharacterize me, use anonymous articles a year later from an incident that I have the fucking video. Let's not be assholes here.
Right.
That's why you're putting me out like that.
Yeah.
But let's get some real shit straight. After you have Luke Thomas and everybody and their mom act like you guys care about Diego, and you beg and plead, and if anybody's out there, please know that that guy's a scandalous guy and you protect Diego. How come in New Mexico, where we live, in a hometown, a fight town, the town with the drama with Greg Jackson's, not one person has talked to him or I, and this is how ridiculous it really is. So this internet stuff, putting out this perception, you got to come see what's really going on, because when we get more respect and admiration when the camera's not on, but when you put the camera on and you put the negative spin, and the UFC's got the video of me with the knife in the gym, how come they didn't say nothing? How come not one UFC fighter at the PI's ever come up to me and said, oh, you're a punk, you don't know shit, let's go? How come?
Yeah.
The world of tough guys, and not one person stepped to me when it really comes down to it, it's coming to me with respect.
Yeah.
But not one of those people will do it on camera because of the negative movement of energy that will come upon them.
Right.
So now that you're talking to the black sheep, why? Because there's a true story here.
Yeah.
There's the one guy that's been here long enough to actually know the shit. And finally, somebody without any head trauma in the space to see what the fuck is going on. And now that somebody's got enough awareness to teach people how to protect themselves and not be taken advantage of like a mule or a dog.
Right.
Yeah, man, that gets a little scary. You might want to shut that little fucker up, right?